Aloha. So I've linked below a 5 or 6 minute video from a segment from one of Dr. Jordan Peterson's lectures, in which he's talking about the um, how the personality traits of orderliness and openness affect the disgusting factor of how one looks at things and determines, is this clean or is this disgusting? Because Dr. Peterson is looking at Hitler's actions and asking him what's the motivating factor. And in this clip, he's talking about it's not fear, it's actually disgust. And I do know some people personally who are immunocompromised, and so for these people, it absolutely may be fear, but I don't know that that's what's really going on right now, and that's why I want to talk about this. Today is All Hallows Eve, so let's look at death and things that everyone's worried is gonna kill you this year. So how, why are we behaving this way is my question. And from one perspective, it could be fear. And from another perspective, it could be disgust. And the clip link below really goes into how Hitler used to bathe multiple times a day. He cleaned up the factories using the same gas he used in the gas chambers at the concentration camps to kill all the rodents and the insects. He wanted his citizens to be working in clean factories. He planted flowers outside of those factories. I mean, the positive side of this is beatification. But the negative side is you're just killing all these things that don't fall within the category that you decide happens to be not disgusting. So it's really a question of how closed and how open you are relative to your orderliness, if it's really just that simple. I mean, Hitler was an emotional manifester, so gosh, I don't know how many emotional manifestors you've met, but they're pretty darn closed. I mean, they're like speeding train. Or, how I like to describe the manifestor aura, because it is described specifically as closed, repelling, pushing, impactful. That's the manifestor's aura. I mean, it has to be closed in order to have that impact. Also, otherwise, it's just going to go right through it. I mean, that's me. Go through everything. Open aura. Me. Where was I? Open aura. Yeah, that's right. Me over here. Asking you what's clean, what's disgusting, and what are you doing to find the balance, and what are you doing to press your limits? I know I personally find that the little bugs that hang out on the kale plant make the kale way more delicious. And I recently heard that they're loaded with B12. So, hey, kind of helps when you don't eat a lot of meat like me. Not that I won't, but I just don't. Where was I? What's clean, what's disgusting? I mean, talking about food, textures. Oh my gosh. When I talk to people about cleansing or changing up your diet, what foods will work for them, I have these ailments. Okay, Well, let's bring these foods in. Whoa, wait, back up, back up, back up. Will you even eat these foods? Are you ready to eat these foods? Texture. What's disgusting? Yeah, it's we need to realize that all these things are related. What are you doing to balance these things? And if you want to talk to me more, go to my website and email me. But for now, it's a good question. Thanks, everybody.